Welcome back to the garage. We're doing some work on a subscriber's Street Glide, so stay tuned and see some of the changes. As you can see, it's torn apart. Stay tuned. So we've got a project going on here. As you can see, the tank's gone, the bars are gone. We're getting new bars put on. This is a subscriber. His 2022 Street Glide Special, and he's just making some changes to it. So my friend Keith, you've met Keith, he's nice enough to come over and do the work. They're wiring up the bars right now. We're also kind of a separate video. We got these beautiful tab performance pipes, but we're going to add the zombie baffles just to get more sound. So that'll be a separate video, but we're just getting this thing torn apart so we can make the changes. New headlight going in, new grips, new bars, all kinds of stuff. And as you can see over here, we've got, the fairing and all the parts, and yeah, it's quite a mess. So, but they're wiring it up right now, and so it shouldn't be long, and then we'll come back with an update on how this is going. So you can do this stuff at home if you have the tools and the know-how. Thank God Keith does. Yeah, welcome back to the garage. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please subscribe if you're new. If you are a subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you stopping back, and give the video a thumbs up. You know all that stuff. But yes, one of my subscribers wanted some work done on his motorcycle, so we're doing the work here. Keith, you guys have met Keith. He's done some work for us in the past, so he's coming over and we're putting on 12-inch bars, some factory 47s with some new grips, new headlight, and then in a separate video, like I had mentioned before, there will be a separate video. He's going to add the zombie baffles to his tab performance pipes. But all these upgrades got me thinking. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, of course, and talk with other folks that are in motorcycles, and I just see folks doing upgrades that, in my opinion, aren't necessary. And to you, they may be. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. I get it. But for me, let's start with the headlight. In my Road Glide Special, or Road Glide ST, the headlight is extremely bright. It's an LED. It's fantastic. People complain all the time, like, why does Harley put this crap in that I've got to replace? Well, now they put in a nice LED headlight, and people are still replacing it. So it makes no sense to me. I mean, people are spending $1,500, $1,800 on these new headlights, and yeah, they're bright and they light up the night. But I mean, how much nighttime riding do we really do? I mean, I know I don't do a ton, and I guess there are some people that do. But I mean, I could spend my money, $1,500, on a lot cooler stuff than a stupid headlight. But that's just me. Again, another upgrade that I think is totally unnecessary. It wasn't long ago the biggest motor you could get in a Harley Davidson was a 96 cubic inch, and everybody loved it. And then, okay, the 103, and then the 107, the 110. Now, I mean, mine's got a 117. Do I need anything bigger? I don't think so. I mean, you don't need a 131. If a 117 is not big enough, I mean, dude, you were happy with a 96 a few years ago. It just seems like people are spending all this money for all this horsepower that they never are going to access or use. If you drag race, great. But I mean, come on, the average rider like me and a lot of you guys watching, you're never going to use all that power. It makes no sense to spend all that money, in my opinion, for all this power that you're never going to be able to access. Throttle Blip, another YouTuber in South Carolina, he did a video on the same thing, and he agreed. He was like, you're just not going to access all this power that you're paying for. There's other things to spend your money on. But hey, if that's what you want to do, I totally get it. That's fine. But for me, it just seems like it's a waste of money. But yeah, there's just certain upgrades that I just don't think are really necessary. The one that's been bugging me most are the headlights. I just can't believe how much these headlights are. You have to buy a special light, and then a special mounting bracket, and then a special wire harness. You got to take the seat off and do all this stuff. If you do it yourself, that's one thing. But then if you have labor on top of that, you're going to spend over $2,000 for a headlight. I mean, I don't know. That's just me venting. Anyway, I just want to say thanks for coming along for the ride. I appreciate it. There'll be more videos as we continue work on this bike. Like I said, I will do a video on the replacement for tab performance, putting the zombie baffles in. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I'll see you all next week.